Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for joining me on this 2022 recap series. It was a great year of the Pew Pew, and I appreciate you all coming along for the ride. I've got some big plans for 2023, but as always, there will be tons of backyard bullies, table for ones, tracers, and showcasing some incredible tools I'm fortunate enough to get to use on this channel. So, onward we go, as you ride shotgun in this unique, all-you-can-eat backyard war with your buddy, Egun Leshy. The Leshy Channel presents Part 4, the Best of 2022 Kill Shot Series. Today's video is sponsored by Pyramyd Air, and I get a ton of questions about people looking for a budget starter air gun. So, later in this video, I'm going to show you one, and I'm going to give it away to someone who watches this video. So, more on that in just a second. First, let's get to some of these kill shots that you clicked on this video for. This shot first appeared in my double taps video, I think volume 1. It was my first double tap headshot on film, probably ever, to be honest. Double shots happen so fast, and while majority of this channel is shown in slow motion, I do like to show these shots in real time so that you can appreciate just how quick you can send it with a gun like the Leshy 2 or the Steyr Pro X that I use as well. In this episode, you're going to see a huge variety of reticles, all from March Optics. Most of these vids came during a time when I was running like 4 or 5 different optics from them at once. This is one of my favorites, the FX 4.5 by 28 wide angle, or another one was this crazy 8 to 80x High Master. This thing still had parallax down to, I want to say it's like 15 yards. It's crazy. Here's another with the 8 to 80. This is only about 45x. I say only, it's kind of with a chuckle. 80x at 30 yards would be like splitting hairs, literally. This is the 1.5 to 15x, and they've got a new version of this scope coming out in 2023 that I can't wait to get my hands on because it has a dual reticle, which actually reminds me of this next one. I'm not sure this little sequence actually made any videos yet. I think it was one of those ones that just accidentally slipped through the cracks, but March had asked me to film a little video to help people understand what a dual reticle is. So they have this scope, the 1 to 10x March Shorty, and it has both a single focal plane and a fixed focal plane reticle that are on top of each other, basically. So based upon the magnification, you either get the single focal plane, so at 1x, you have a usable reticle because it's a single focal plane, or as you go and increase, as you approach 10x, it switches over to a fixed focal plane. So it's really the best of both worlds. But the story is more about what happened while I was actually trying to film this, which I describe here first. So apologies for the mic, but it was just an iPhone that day. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. We're gonna go 4 here at 1x, right? Then we're gonna come down. I'm gonna switch to 10x, transition real quick, and get that guy. I'll pick that up in a second. Then come down and get this guy now because that guy got in the way. Dummy. So here's what I was trying to do first, and then I'll show you what led to that chipper dirt nap and that empty Corona can. As I was setting up what I just showed you, the chipmunks apparently did not get the memo, and they just kept coming and coming. So I did the only logical thing, and I thinned the herd. And that is the story of how I emptied a Corona and a Chipmunk in one shot. Now, let me tell you about this cool budget-friendly gun that I got from Pyramyd Air in the giveaway to one of you guys watching this video. So I get a lot of emails, DMs, and comments pretty much daily asking me for suggestions on a budget air gun. So it doesn't fall short on me that the guns I shoot on this channel are way out of the price range of a lot of folks. So I asked my buddy Tyler over at Pyramyd Air for some help. So Tyler sent me the Air Venturi Avenger, and I think this one checks quite a few boxes for someone who's just getting into air guns and or on a tight budget. They've got this new custom gun builder for this gun, which I use, which allows you to pick colors. And I went with this OD green and kind of this aged bronze vibe. So I'll throw a link in the description if you want to check out that custom gun builder. It's actually kind of fun to play with. But anyways, what's cool about this gun to me is the price point and the features that you get with it, like an externally adjustable regulator and hammer springs. So for you non-air gunners, think of that as just an external way for you to adjust power. And it does a lot more than that, but at that level, that's what those two are. A 2-stage adjustable trigger, a nice and smooth side lever, a pretty high shot count, and a fully shrouded barrel. That's a lot of features for $350. You can get it in 177, 22, and in 25. The one I chose was in 22. Also, I forgot to ask, there is an additional, or an optional, excuse me, half UNF adapter that you can get too. And this way you can spin whatever kind of airgun silencer that you want on it. I'm using the Behemoth on it, and it's been great. So if you're looking for an affordable option to get started in the PCP airguns, this is a great choice, and it's what I'll be recommending to people going forward when they ask me the question. So for one of you, though, watching this video, I'm going to make this extremely affordable as I'm going to be giving it away to someone who is watching this video. So to make sure that you got everything that you need out of the box too, I twisted Tyler's arm, and Pyramyd Air will also be throwing in the AV G9 hand pump and the Mantis 3-9 scope. All right, so let's get back to some critter smashing here while I tell you a little bit more about this giveaway. All right, the rules are simple. All you need to do is click the link at the top of the description, and I'll throw it in the pinned comment as well. You just have to provide me your first name and email, and then you're going to notice the third and final question is asking you for the secret word. Throughout this video, I am going to drop a single letter, or it could be a number, on the screen. All you have to do is simply watch the full video to get all the letters, which ultimately spell that secret word or phrase. Enter that along with your name and email, and boom, you're entered. So I'm going to announce the winner in the next video, which will drop in the next 7 to 10 days. So that gives enough time, but it's not too long of a wait. Now, I can't stop people from giving the phrase away in the comments, but you're only hurting your own chances of winning that, so don't do that. Also, there's a pretty high chance that I may take a screenshot and goof on you pretty hard. So don't be that guy, please. Thanks to Tyler and Pyramyd Air for putting this package together for you guys. I'm going to throw a link in the description for the Avenger as well. It's really fun to play around their custom Avenger builder. So while you wait to see if you won, go dress up one for yourself and come up with your ideal color palette. All right, guys, now let's get back to the video. All right, so here's your first character, and it's a T. So make sure to jot that down. And you know what? I've been yapping quite a bit so far in this video. So I'm going to appease the old shut up and shoot crowd for a bit here while you get some Leshy brain freezes alongside, you guessed it, some Justin Johnson on the guitar. Make sure to pay attention, though, as a few letters are coming up here soon. While I know I get caught up in the double tap sometimes, it's good to look back and acknowledge it only takes one good one. Just look at the energy jump on this one. as it rolls through its body. To be honest, I think a blunt force of a 7.62 pellet or slug would be enough to humanely take small game like this. But in this case, that 46 grain bullet from the NSA is going from its forehead out its ass and just absolutely destroying everything in between. It does not get any more humane than that. Character number 3, and it's an exclamation point. Some of you may have guessed it already, but I'm going to keep you on your toes with some random characters mixed in just like that. Moving along, we're on to number 4, and it's the letter B. So we're going to celebrate that with this sweet double tap. Number 5 is the letter L. Now, don't forget, though, I'm sure even more of you have figured it out by now, but the secret phrase may have a few more special characters or numbers mixed in. It's all good fun, and I hope the shots that you're watching are keeping you entertained, though. Number 6 finishes the first word with the letter E. And for your viewing entertainment, a heavy dose of some double and triple taps. guys are enjoying this episode of the recap series, along with this fun way of giving away some cool gear. I have a ton of giveaways this year, so let me know how you feel about this format. Clearly, there's a benefit to me and the sponsors helping support these giveaways if you watch the full video. But I think it's a good trade, so long as I do my part, right, and keep up the banger footage. So with that said, here is character number 7, which is number 4. You see what I did there? We're getting there. Here's number 8, which is the letter O. This is one of my favorites, as I had to find a lane between a bunch of little branches. And then next up is a super close shot on a quartering tree rat. The ideal point of impact is the eyeball, believe it or not, as it will pass through with little to no resistance on this angle directly through the brain. And this one is basically the same shot, but I followed up with 100% unnecessary double tap heart punch. Character number 9 is the letter N. And then we're going to go back to back with number 10 right away, which is the character, the $sign. Number 11 is the last letter in the word, which is E. So I'm not going to spell out the word or the full phrase here, just in case someone fast-forwarded to the end. And if that's you, nice try. No sue for you. But anyways, thanks again to Tyler and Pyramid Air for sponsoring today's video and giveaway. Now, all you have to do is click the link in the description or the pinned comment, fill out your first name, email, and that secret phrase that we just spelled out throughout this video, and you're in the drawing for this awesome little Pew Pew package. All right, guys, We'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy these last few shots. Thanks for joining me on this 2022 recap series. It was a great year of the old Pew Pew, and I appreciate all of you coming along for the ride. So I've got some big plans for 2023, but as always, there will be tons of backyard bullies, table for ones, tracers, and showcasing of some incredible tools I'm fortunate enough to use in these videos. So onward we go, as you ride shotgun in this unique, all-you-can-eat backyard war with your old buddy, Ed Gunleshy.